Hello, this is Walker Physics, 4th edition, and we're in Chapter 7 on work and kinetic energy, and this is number 49 from the end of the chapter questions. A kayaker paddles with an output of 50 watts to maintain a steady speed of 1.5 meters per second. Okay, so remember, if you were to have power, okay, so I'm going to put P for power, which is measured in watts. I don't want to put W because that's work. I think I put W in a previous question. I'm sorry. So power is going to be equal to force times velocity. Since I've got a velocity here, it's Newton meters per second. And meters per second is velocity. So newtons is force, velocity is meters per second. So in this case, I already know that V is 1.5. And I already know that 50 is my number of watts. So I can figure out already the force. I'm just going to divide by velocity. So 50 divided by 1.5. And I'm going to have force equals 33 newtons. Okay, 33 newtons. All right, so here's your first question. Calculate the resistive force exerted on the water on the kayak. Okay, the resistant force. And B, if the kayaker doubles her power output and the resistive force due to the water remains the same, by what factor does the kayaker's speed change? Okay, well, the resistive force is what I just happened to see that there was something missing. That's the force. The force at that power is the speed. Okay, so that's the force of the water. So I guess this is A. Pretty good. That wasn't hard. And the second one, if that 33 stays the same and I double my power, all right, so instead of 50, I'm going to have 100, and my force stays the same. What happens to velocity? Well, I'm just going to solve for velocity. All right, so velocity is going to be 33 into 100 is 3. Okay. All right, so what happened? Well, the velocity used to be 1.5 meters per second. Now it's 3 meters per second. So what happened? By what factor did the kayaker's speed change? It went up by twice. Okay, now so if I double the power, what happens to the speed? You see they're on both sides of opposite sides of the equal sign, so they're directly related. As one goes up, the other goes up by the same factor. So if I double power, I'll have to double velocity if my force stays the same. Okay, nice, easy question today.